Hi everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Here we are with the Prussians in late September 1808. Pleased to report I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you for your concern and your kind messages. Right, straight back to it. Last time we made some significant gains with Munich and Bavaria and Stuttgart and Baden-Württemberg falling to our forces. Was at the time before, and we took Luzerne last time, Switzerland. That's what we took last time, wasn't it? Yes. So in recent times, we've taken these three territories away from the French and really pushed them back. We've really stuck it to them. Now he broke some armies up here to try and snipe at Dresden, but thankfully Blucher was on hand to knock out the tail of the army, and then he resupply and reinforcements coming through the woods. And the defences just about held on. Just about held on. Look at them. Brave fellows to a man. So Dresden was secured, thank heavens. Meanwhile, in Munich, we've got Blucher resting and recovering his army. We got 4 cannons sitting outside the gate. There's no room inside. That's okay. He's just getting his army recouped, and they'll be on the move. Now, we've got Innsbruck south of us, which is Austria. Now we don't have an alliance, but we are relatively friendly with the Austrians now, in so much as, you know, it's indifferent to their feelings towards us. That our territorial gain has been the biggest drawback from them actually signing an alliance with us. You can see we're -5 at the moment. There was a time not so long ago we were at war with them, but that's all forgotten now, hopefully. And we're trading with them, things are going well. Yeah, it's just our territorial gain which is causing them to be a little bit jealous, I suppose. And of course a lot of that gain was some of their old territory, which won't go down well. Down here in Milan, in northern Italy, and in Torino, we have the Spanish. Now, these were contested between the French, the Austrians, and the Russians at some point, wasn't it? But the Spanish seem to have marched through there and steamrolled it through and taken that territory away from them. Now we are on very good terms with Spain. Plus 53, look at that. Good trade agreement. Minus 18, but that's improving over territorial expansion. -5 because we have a different religious connotations. But apart from that, all good. Now, Spain is at war with Austria, Sicily, Naples, Britain, Russia. They're allied with the Ottoman Empire, the French, the Dutch, and the Portuguese. So we're kind of okay. They think we're pretty cool, and they're not really looking to attack us. If we don't intervene and help Austria out, then I think Spain will probably leave us alone, which is good. Here we have a small army of Roland de Preaux. That is the garrison army which had Luzerne, but we offered them surrender, they accepted, and part of the terms were that they could retreat without us killing them. So they've retreated south, and they'll probably move up here and regroup with the French armies. Luzerne itself is being held by Wilhelm's army. That's pretty much recouped now, which is looking good. We did have obviously a friendly takeover of this place. It's the might of our army, which is just about keeping control, although the resistance to foreign occupier is still pretty strong and fresh with the populace. The noble classes are +2, the lower classes are -1, so they're not particularly happy at the moment. What we could do is we got the barracks under repair. Yeah, we do. Okay, so once the barracks is repaired, we might get some militia in there, because the militia, of course, have the population control bonus. We've got a supply depot. We've got a supply warehouse, which gives us 14% the replenishment rate in this region. We could go to a supply depot, which will be +1 to replenishment rates in all regions, plus 22% to replenishment in this region, which is good, but it's a lot of money. So we're going to hold fire on that one. Coming up here to Strasbourg, we've got Louis Barguet de Ilia's army, which is just starting which is a French army, in fact. I don't know why I looked at that one. It's because we've got our spy there. Who we got? We got Scharnhorst army here in Stuttgart. So actually, let's come back and look at Hilliers' army. These are Fusiliers, good troops. That is militia. A couple of good troops there, but that is Strasbourg is weak. Strasbourg is potentially very takeable. If I was to push Scharnhorst's army on, how is Stuttgart? They are not quite ready for the... We've got some militia being created. We could maybe, if we even put them tax exempt, march the army out and strike at Luzerne. That would really force the French back. You think the French would be forced back into, well, their own territory. We'd have, our border would comprise here and up to Cleves, which would clearly put Rheims or Brussels on the next agenda. Now, we're going to keep an eye on what happens in Brussels and Flanders, because the Danish army have marched through our lands. They are allied with ours, so that's fine. They have military access, and it looks like they're going to try and take Brussels from quite a significant strength French army. And it'll be interesting to see how they get on. If they weaken that army, then we may see an opportunity for Frederick with his army here, which is at full strength, to sweep down here and try and take Brussels. Isolate the Dutch up here, which may or may not cause some grief. They may try to attack Cleves, but we do have kind of a bit of a... We've got a large force in Cleves. It's kind of ragtag and no organisation to it, but there is a strong force there. So that is definitely something we could do, and maybe then swipe in to take Strasbourg, and all of a sudden France are really on the back foot, aren't they? But one thing we can't undermine is the trade that we've got going on. So we need to make sure our trade ships and our warships now are doing okay. So we got their coffee there. Here we go. We got some more ships coming down here. We got some spices here. We're going to see if we can put this trade ship on there. It's got a third-rate escort, and we've got another third-rate coming down to keep them company. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on, see how things pan out. And in early October 1808, a lot happened during the break. An agent has been recruited, though. Henrik Trapp, gentleman from Baden-Württemberg. Welcome. Another agent has been recruited. Ernest Schiller, a gentleman in Saxony. Fantastic. There's a workers' strike on in Switzerland. Okay, and a recruitment report. Another merchant ship has been recruited, and 2 units of militia. Right. First things first, let's... where are we? Let's have a look down here. Yeah, Russia has taken Istanbul from the Ottoman Empire. Interesting. Right, let's get that trade vessel out. Get her sailing down there. And I will turn this third-rate round, and she can sail with them to keep them company. Right, this third-rate and this merchant ship, we'll get down to this trade point. Boom, there we go. That's going to bring in another 700 cash into the coffers, which would be great. Over 3 third-rates are waiting there. So we've got 5 third-rate ships now, which is pretty good. Considering we didn't have a navy, not so long ago. Now, let me tell you, where should we start? Let's start up here in Brussels. The French brought some armies out of the woods, and they killed the Danish army, I beg your pardon. There was a Star General. Where's the Star General gone? Disappeared into the woods maybe, but yes. You've got Jean Rapp here with a sizable army coming through, but yeah, there was this army attacked, and there was another army here. They never got to actually attack the town of Brussels. So that's interesting. Down here, the Spanish are on the move. Lots of troops moving this way. So we're going to have to keep an eye on Luzerne. Hopefully they're not coming for us. One would hope not. Let's get some militia trained up here. Not much else we can do. How is everything? Oh, they're warming to us. They are warming to us, which is good. So it's not much to despair at the moment. And one of the alarming noises, we've got a large Russian army under Mikhail Barclay de Tolly marching towards, well, marching here really to Stettin in Pomerania. Now, our relationship with the Russians is good. We're very friendly. We've got an alliance with them, so they can march their army over our land without being hindered. So that's okay. But if you look at who they're at war with, which is the Dutch, the French, the Ottoman Empire, and Spain, then none of them are here. So not sure why they're marching this way. That's if they're going to try and attack the Dutch, that's a long way to go. Just saying. What I might do. How is Dresden? Dresden's doing okay. I might march some troops. Yeah, gonna march 4 troops up into Pomerania. Just to show a bit of strength. What we got there? Let's get some. There's some nice troops here in Berlin. Get them in there. You can tell I'm getting a bit nervous. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Get a 12-pounder created. Oh, let's get some of those. They look good. And all our top troops are used up, so let's get some normal Russian Fusiliers. Grenadiers, there we go. That'll be a good recruitment. That's a lot of money we've spent straight away, but that's okay for now. Nothing comes close to defending our lands. Over here, we're doing okay. We can maybe get an old drill school, which should be Prussian Fusiliers, which would be quite good. Let's do that actually, and then we can flood them straight in here, down into Brussels. Frederick's army, I am going to stay defending this bridge, just in case the French amass, which they will do. But our spy here, we were going to move him. Where were we going to move him? Got the spy down there, so we're going to move him over here. See what's going around Picardy and Reims, and this guy is going to come up here. 66% chance to infiltrate. Oh, he's in. Ooh, that was a bit of a risk, but he's in. Lebrecht is in. Your agent has successfully completed this mission, returning sensitive information about the enemy. He will be ready for new orders next turn. So what we got going on in this town? They got a magistrate, level 2, level 1 cannon foundry, level 2 barracks. Building some cobbled roads, nice. They've got a decent number of troops here, and decent quality troops as well. And they've got our agent there. Okay. Okay. We've got him who's going to come and spy that region. And then we've got this dude down here. Do I need you to come further? I'm going to put you right there on that crossroads. So you can see if... Oh, there's a bridge there actually. If they come this way, or if the Spanish decide to cause a bit of a ruckus as well. So we've got army there. So we've got Wilhelm there. We've got Scharnhorst there. We've got Blucher back here. Right, let's get a couple of units out and get those in. Just to hold. I know it doesn't make too much of a difference in the end, but it's all good. Right, we've got a gentleman here. You might as well go straight into the college, which is good. So straight into Heidelberg, and it stopped burning. We've repaired it, which is great. We also have another gentleman. Where was he from? Can you remember? Can I quickly see, or will I have to just search for him? I might have to quickly search for him. It's no biggie if I do, but let's have a quick look then. Where is he? Agent. Glass-wise, our gentleman. There he is. So he's here in Dresden. Where's... It's all the way over there. It's Krakow. Is that the closest? Let's have a look. We've got... What have we got in Krakow? We've got 2 units in there. So Heidelberg, you might as well go to Heidelberg or Graz, really. Graz is here. Well, I'm not sure really. So let's send him to Graz. That's Krakow. Where's Graz? Right, so let's get you down to Graz. Take you a couple of turns, that's no bother. Right, and let's have a look in Saxon Dresden. What can we do? Get some more things crafted. We've got 6,900 monies left. Get Ordnance Board. Great Museum. Kind of want to hold off there because we need that cash in hand just in case things don't go quite our way in the near future. Have to buy some favours or whatnot. Just got things, okay. Well, keep an eye on the Russians, but hopefully... Quick look at Austria, -2, and... so what we're going to get Heidelberg to do. We could get them to do some 15 for dialectics or semaphores. What about 17 for steamship propulsion? What's that? Limited company. Steam locomotives 17. Let's get you on to dialectics then. Lovely. And in late October 1808, a spy network has been established here in Strasbourg, which is fantastic. Trade route raided. Emmanuel Frunord. Your fleet is blockading a trade route used by enemies of your nation, cutting off vital sources. Oh, it's us who's doing that. Oh, well done. Yeah, no, that's grand. Just started doing it, has he? That's great. Building constructed a steam-powered factory in Cleves. Nice. And we've got 3 units of militia that have been recruited. Good, good. Right, let's get these sailing down here. Lovely job. So let's have a look at diplomatic relations. We're still obviously war with France. Austria, indifferent, +1. +1. Who thought that would ever come? Wow. I'm really pleased. Cool. So that's all going well with the top nations, apart from France, of course. Now, Oldenburg. It's still blocked by an embargo. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Meantime, up here, the Russians, I don't know, maybe they were looking at Pomerania thinking that would be a nice juicy target with a nice port as well and everything like that. So we put some troops in there to reinforce it, and these guys sort of marched back here with Danzig, then thought better of it and marched back again. So Obviously, they're not interested in Danzig, which is, I guess, it's a blessing. There's not much going. Actually, let's get another recruitment of that in there. We've got a merchant house. Go to a banking house. Let's get that crafted, because that'll bring in a bit of cash. Over here in Königsberg, again, these are kind of coming. We've not really paid much attention to these places, and they're kind of struggling. They'd like a steam-powered factory, but we don't have quite enough cash at the moment. So I'm gonna Court of Appeals. Okay, it's gonna have to be a another couple of units of militia. Over here in Warsaw, everyone's relatively okay. Lower classes not particularly happy. They never are they? We could maybe get an opera house there. That will buy them a little bit of happiness for a time. All the way down here, Vienna's doing okay. After Vienna cost us an absolute fortune for so long, people are really happy there. We've got lots of interesting things for them to do and see, which is always great. We've got a Spanish gentleman here. We can maybe increase that commercial port. I would do that, but that'll be all our cash, so I'm going to hold fire on that for the moment. So you've got Austria on our border here, Austrian army raising there. We've got Blucher here, so that's still okay, almost fully recuperated. In Stuttgart we've got Scharnhorst, again almost fully recuperated. And down here in Luzern we've got Wilhelm's army, which is fully recuperated, which is great. And are they the militia on the doorstep? Yeah. Okay, so we've got a large French army there, but we've got our gates blocked with the large armies. We've got Frederick's army here as well, so we're in a still of a standoff at the moment. I don't want to really overcommit. They've got more troops moving in here, so it looks like they're backing up Strasbourg. Maybe I should have moved in earlier and seized the initiative. But yeah. Right, okay. The Russians have sent a diplomat to discuss a few things. We've got a military alliance with them and trade agreement, which is all going well. So, I've been instructed by my monarch to discuss a proposal for our mutual gain. They want us to give them Army Corps organisation and break a trade agreement with the Dutch. And if we do that, they'll give us just under 1,000 monies. How much is the Dutch trade agreement? It's probably worth more, isn't it? But this is where maybe they're marching their army. What I'll do, I will counter offer that. We'll get that. I will give you that for that much. How about that? My noble sovereign will not be surprised that I must reject your offer. Okay. In early November 1808, agent recruited Philippe Dozier, a spy in Greater Poland. Oh, fantastic. Right. Let's send him... Oh, sorry, there's a bit of a slip there. Let's send him up there to keep an eye on the Russian forces which are marching across our land at the moment. I'm sure they're just going to go and pay the Dutch a visit, but that's fine. Right, a logging camp in Switzerland has been created, which is great. And recruitment, lots of troops. Brandenburg, we've got some Fusiliers, a couple of Grenadiers, and some Musketeers. In East Prussia, we've got some militia, and in West Prussia, militia, and Switzerland, militia, holding the town folk in check. Right, let's get these guys down here. So that was earning 700, that's now earning 1,200, nice. Potentially get those two third rates off and they can maybe go sailing around the place and maybe clean up the Mediterranean. We've got these boys doing some pirating there. That's all well and good. Right, what I was going to do is just check what is our trade with the Dutch. 883. So okay, so They were offering 980, weren't they? So they're offering basically... but that's, you know, that's a one-off payment, whereas I'd want the overall money coming in every turn, which obviously that wouldn't offer. Okay, so we seem to be a bit of a standoff at the moment. Everyone's just kind of taking a breath, waiting for the next phase of war to begin. That French army which came out of Luzerne is now waiting down here near Milan. Strasbourg has been fully supported. We do have a spy in there, so we can have a look at this army. So it is Louis Barguet de Hilliers. Some militia, lots of fusiliers of the line. Wow, lots of fusiliers of the line. And 3 lots of cannon and 2 cavalry units. Over here, yeah. I'm not sure that army would be quite... Well, it probably would be up to it, but it would be a bit of a slog, won't it? Down here we've got Wilhelm's army. Probably a better one to take them on. We've got some militia there waiting. It's going to be a bloody battle if we go for that one. In Flanders, Jean-Baptiste Drouet he's got a half an army, which is potentially attackable. But if I do that, will that leave us open? Let's go and... Oh. There is an army here. Jules de Lacy. Right, let's send them packing. Do you know what? I am just going to go back over here. We are just literally going to keep poking the bear until a weakness pops out, and then we'll try and jump on it. What I don't want to do is march him over here and attack and defeat there. They can then attack him, or somebody can then whip round and move and attack to Cleves. So I don't want to open myself up to an attack at the same time as trying to push ahead and get some more. Over here we got a logging camp which we completed recently, which gives us a nice -3 for recruitment navy units and stuff. If we go up to a lumber's mill, that increases the doubles the regional wealth, adds another 2% to the cost of construction buildings reduction, and doubles the reduction in naval unit costs. So let's build that for sure. That'll help out. Pocket. We've got a mine here. 2,000 to get a steam pump installed. Currently it's doing -3 recruitment costs for land units in this region and 100 wealth to the region. Upgrading of the steam pump will -1 happiness for lower classes, but -6 recruitment costs for all land units and 200 wealth to the region, which is pretty nice. Oh, we've got a supply depot there we could potentially upgrade as well. In Mecklenburg, we could upgrade the usual, the barracks and stuff. What do we got here? We've got some troops sitting here in the town of Potsdam. I don't know why they're there. Let's move them into Berlin. Nice. And we've got some troops there. So we've got the makings of another army here in Berlin, which is nice. Are they the troops that were recruited? Yeah, they probably were actually, weren't they? Okay. What do we have here? Another banker's merchant house into a banker's house. That should help the old finances. It'll be half our cash though. But what I was going to do, we were looking at, was it Danzig? No. Königsberg? Was it here? Yeah, it was. It was in the town of Gumbinnen. Gumbinnen? I'm sure that's pronounced completely different. We could potentially get a steam-powered factory going. It'll be -3 unhappiness for the lower classes, of course. But it's 1,000 regional wealth. How's the public? Okay, let's go for it. They're not happy. But what can you do, eh? Let's get another unit of militia. That's going to bring lots of employment and lots of cash to the area, which would be great. Quick look on the recruitment. Sorry, the research. 4 turns until the quicklime is completed. 5 turns till general staff and whatever that was. Standard artillery. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. You've got you're marching on. Okay, you're almost there. Boom, you're in. That should hopefully help the research rate. We should be grand. Should we get another commission, another trade vessel? And that takes us down to 1400, and that's probably us out of cash. And we move into late November 1808. Some more units recruited. A couple of things to tell you. The build-up of French troops around Strasbourg increases. Napoleon's back on the battlefield, which is not a good thing. Never a good thing to see him back out in battlefields. Now, you may remember the Danish army marched down to Brussels and got defeated. Its large fleet down here has sailed all the way up back to its home waters, and it's picked up another large army, which I think it's probably going to dump on the coastline of Brussels here and have another go at trying to seize that region. For ourselves, well, I'm having a look. Strasbourg is obviously becoming an obvious threat. What do we have there? Militia. I'm going to march one of you guys. Stick you on the border. Let's get that upgraded. So I'm looking for the troops at Strasbourg. We've got a march straight into Hessen Castle here. What I might do is get Scharnhorst army. What have we got there? Okay, get Scharnhorst army and march it down to the bridge here. So we can intercept option. Or we don't get the opportunity, they're intercepting us, is that right? Okay. Let's get you boys moving forward up into there. Use your usual thing. Right. Got the guns here. We're actually at an angle, so we can look straight into the town. Now we are going to be absolutely overrun. We've got the general's bodyguard here. Can these guys... Where's the range of them? Now, we can probably try and put some shots that way, and ricochets, you never know, we might get lucky. Kill the general straight away. There we go, nice. The general is dead. Nicolas Joseph Lerond is being killed, which is lovely. I'll give his troops a bit of a morale knock. Got some more reinforcements coming over here. It's guns. I wonder. Do I have my cavalry? I do. Right. You guys march out there. I'm going to get them to swoop around and hit those guns so they can't bring them to bear. They're trying to swing their forces around and hit us from this flank. Are they breaking? They are... No, they're not. They're constantly losing, but they're regaining. Wow, it's a huge line of infantry. Lots of cavalry here.
We have killed their general, sir.
There we go.
Must break.
Louis Barguet de Hilliers has been killed. Right, brilliant. Right, form line.
Yes, sir.
Right, so we've got their 2 generals. And that's all well and good. Right, bring you over there. We've got some troops moving down here to try and get an eye on that. Yeah, okay. We got some troops. Now the cavalry we've marched up. They started firing their cannon at them, which they've set up. They've set the cannons up here, but they've been tracking our cavalry, which is something. It's not ideal, but it means there is a gun hidden back here, which one of our cavalry boys sweep in quick and get it before these guys realise and turn around. And hopefully those troops are going to just harass any reinforcements coming on. Right, they are reforming their lines. As I say, I've got a couple of units here marching through. And let's get you boys sort of facing the fight. It's probably a bit too spread out there. I like that. Hopefully we can take whatever line they do. Right, our guys are attacking the gun. There we go. Good job, Lancers. Let's get out of there. And who's coming in there now? Look, Regiment of Foot. Charge them. We weren't there yet. They get here at speed. Bring the Lancers with you. There we go. Quick, before they can fall. Charge them. Hopefully that will break them. A good hit. Right. Out you go. We've got another line coming in. Maybe go for the guns. Right, here come the troops then. What have we got over here? Some cavalry walking over there, right. Right. Now it's going to be a bit of a slugfest. Let's see how... Try and tempt those close. Let's bring you behind here for a second. What I want to do is I want to get these guys to engage. Yes, we have. Brilliant. Form square. Form square. There we go. Right, you two, form line. Carcass shot, or whatever it is we're using. Canister shot. You attack them. Right, our lines are drawn out. Right, you come back over here, and I want you to run there quickly. We've got light infantry there. They can hold that edge. Who do we have marching down here? Ooh,
our men
infantry.
are running, sir.
Okay. They didn't like that very much. Let's get out of there, quick as you can. Right. Get our cavalry out to the flank here. Have to attack some of them on the rear. Hit them on the flank. Right, they are routed, shattered. You get them. You, hold 5. You, wheel round. You guys, face them. Right, cavalry. Okay, that way. Advance. Fire in advance. I hit them in the rear. So they shattered. Get them. Don't let them come back. Wavering, broken, brilliant. Right, you boys, reform there. They're broken, good. Right, over here, they're being hit there. Cavalry march through the woods. And you guys not really doing much, right? March that way. Right, you stand down. Brilliant, well done. Well done, boys. Hold fire. We've got more troops coming in here. Yeah, we need to get some troops around this corner, really. They're coming back. I think, yes, we may run out of... We may need to redeploy. Right, you. Right. You come back here. You redeploy. Oh my god, there's more. There's so many more troops coming. Right, okay.
Our men are running, sir.
He's running cavalry. Cavalry's been smushed somewhere. Right, where are them? Bring them back behind the line. Right, get you moving. Right, they're falling back. Right, in reasonably good order. Start returning fire at them. Right, get the cavalry to charge them. What have we got over there? Some French regiment they're writing, that's okay. Right, hold fire for the moment. Cavalry's charging in. Right, kill them. That's good. Right, these guys are redeploying. Do you come back here? Oh. Can you go any quicker? No, I don't think you can. Right, get that gun set up there, quick as you can. You guys are active in a walk, that's fine. You go there. Return fire. Good, right. That's been defeated. Bring the troops back there. Right, looks like all the troops are going to come this way. Let's get you marching that way. You two tighten up on there. What have we got here? Huge artillery. Sorry, huge cavalry guarding the artillery. Right, ammo's not so bad at the moment. Right. Swing you around there for momentarily, just to aid with fire support. Under missile attack, 52 of 124. They're wavering. Are those guns gone silent?
Regroupez-vous!
You firing anymore?
Leichte berittene Artillerie.
Oh, they're gone. Okay, good. Right, reform the line. Right, you, if you can, let's try and set you up over here. Right, cavalry's moving up. We've got some troops moving here. Okay, I'm a little bit worried we may not have the firepower to get these. I might need you to come back this way.
Yes, sir.
Just got to try and outnumber them here for the moment and create like a little killing furrow. Get in with the big 12-pounders. Oof, it's got to hurt. 62 of 120. They're running, thank God. They're broken, exhausted as well, thank God. Right, okay. Phew. Right, now we've got to worry about trying to mop up this cavalry with these huge, this huge cavalry unit with the guns there. We've got a unit of foot there as well. These are broken and they are running, which is great. Hopefully they will not return. There we go. Quite pleased there. They did well. They did well. They reacted quite well. Right, let's bring our cavalry over this side. Right, switch to cannonball. And are they in range? Yes, they are. Let's start taking some long-range shots with the cannonballs. Oh, that was perfect. And the cavalry is charging now. We've still got some huge units of foot there, but we can probably hold those. Right, you guys. Oh, you guys formed square. You kind of come behind them for the moment because you're kind of vulnerable. Form square. You. Canister shot, trying to hit the cavalry. That's it. Brain will get there in the end. You are light infantry, so you remain there. Give them a cannon shot. They're shattered, but they're not broken. Are they? They might be broken now. Right, brilliant. Right, form line. Form line. And form line. Once this foot has been dealt with, then we will look to move onto their cannons. Oh yeah, the general's lost a few. Let's bring the general. General's been in the woods, keeping the troops' morale high though. Right, what do we got over here? Oh, they're reforming. It's not over yet. Right. Whoa! Ceasefire! 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 He just fired that way and blew some of our boys away. I didn't mean for you to put the guns away. Oh, for God's sake. Alright. You march that way. Get the guns ready again. Right. You get those guns. Get my light infantry over here as well. I'll bring those 2 guns as well. Right, our 12-pounders back up. Oh, what's between? Oh, they're firing at the the guns. Okay. So yeah, they've got these units. These are probably fine. They're broken, exhausted now, but I'm wondering if they're going to find some confidence with the remaining troops here. These are all Fusiliers of the line, of course they are. Six-pounders. Okay, under fire from our guns, of course, but we might move our cavalry in to swipe them as well. Right.
Infantry.
Form line there. What I might do is get you 3 boys back here, walk behind the guns, and I'm going to get you boys form up down here. Right, my cavalry seized through the woods and attacked their guns. That has given the foot no other option but to try and push their attack as their gun support has been destroyed. So we've got units on foot marching towards us. The gun's not quite in position actually. Do you know what? Let's just take a step back.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh. What happened to them? What, this one dude? This one artillery dude? He beat them. Anyway, I think that's their guns finished. Their guns are finished, so okay, that was a worthy sacrifice. Right, here they come. We got quite a good killing field going on. So that's all looking nice. Got a gun slowly moving up here. Doubt it'll be there in time, but that's okay. These are holding their fire. I suppose we can open up with some round shot to give them a little bit of softening up. Right, we're getting the second unit deployed now. Again, actually, I think you guys can take a step back. And you can start firing at them from their flank, or kind of flank. Oh, are they coming this way? Difficult to see, isn't it? Right, are we almost in canister range? Almost in canister shot range. Here we go. Final part of this battle. We've got some artillery moving around. We get the light infantry is attacking their flank, which is good. And it's drawing them in. Hopefully the canister shot will be deadly. Oh, look at that. They're all attacking the flank of that last unit, picking their numbers off. Canister shot.
Infantry.
Are they going to try and sweep round, maybe? That's right.
Glorious victory, sir.
Right.
It's soon to be yours.
Brilliant. Swing round. Keep attacking their flank. Yep, they're broken. Oh my goodness, we've survived this battle. Oh, we don't have much in the way of cavalry left, so let's end the battle there. Heroic. Boom. We made it. We survived. Gerhard von Scharnhorst had 1,332 men, coming up against a force under Nicholas Joseph Leronde and de Hilliers as well, of 2,532 troops. We lost 630, they lost over 2,000 men. We have 702 remaining, they have 484. Wow. Brilliant, well done boys. Battle statistics. General Staff lost 3, killed 4. Look at the Hussars, they killed 114. Oof. The 6-pounder horse artillery, sorry, not household cavalry, killed 150. The 6-pounder foot artillery, 177. The 12-pounder, 416 massacred. Wow. 207 killed by the Prussian Fusiliers. That's very healthy indeed. Awesome. Brilliant stuff. So the French are sent packing. We've got a wounded army. Let's see what they got left in Strasbourg. Let's not try and accidentally attack it. Oh, there's hardly anything left in Strasbourg. If we push on and take it, Scharnhorst's got some good traits as well. +1 to command when being besieged. When besieging, in fact. Got down here. Oh, we've got that militia, yeah. Okay, let's push that attack. Okay, they get their militia, which boosts their willing to surrender. No, 5 turns. Right, let's siege them. Let's get these troops down here to back them up. We got Napoleon there. In fact, is it worth backing up? I think we might back up to the bridge. This is not an army that Napoleon's going to defeat that, so we're going to get that back into Stuttgart to recruit some more troops. I think. Let's get some Fusiliers recruited off the bat, and cavalry's going to take a while. We've got some Russian troops coming down here. Maybe we'll send some down from Dresden as well. Oh, there's not much there, to be fair. Right. So that was an interesting battle. One I probably got lured into, which I didn't really want to, but we've certainly given them something to think about. And Gerhard von Scharnhorst has certainly improved his reputation as a general. Now we're back on friendly territory, of course. Our troops are recuperating, which is good. But I will drop back down to Stuttgart, I think, and get those fully healed. Maybe this army can come up and take it. Ah! With that huge force, they are willing to surrender. Boom, and we've got it. Let's peacefully occupy. Strasbourg has fallen to our forces. See, that's the best way of doing it. Enemy settlement surrenders. Strasbourg unwilling to throw their lives away with our huge force. Blah blah blah. They surrender and the troops leave the city. That is now part of ours. Right, let's get that barracks repaired. Oh, the steamrollering continued. Let's get some militia crafted because we can. We've got a full army there, which is good. Let's get our agent. March him down to the town of Metz. 94% chances infiltrate. He's in. We can see what's going on here. There's some recuperating troops. Right. You can now retreat back to Stuttgart in your own sweet time. You guys can come back into here. They probably need some support from other troops as well. Let's get some recruitment here. More militia, for sure. Because that'll hold it. But then I think what we need to do is start moving our larger forces forward. So, like Dresden here. Oh, it's mostly militia, but these guys can come forward. Let's bring them forward. Dresden are happy with what they've got. Obviously we've got decent troops here. 12 pounders as well. Let's get a couple of those moving to the front with some of these grenadiers and these good troops. They can also start the march forward. And then they can come in to help Scharnhorst out next time. And Wilhelm as well. Good. So, our rocket advance towards victory is going fantastically. We have 21 of the 25 regions, plus the 11 named regions that we require for victory conditions. So that's all going rather well. Obviously, it's not over yet. Napoleon is on our border. And we've got to try and counter his forces. What he might do, he might slip down here and come for Luzerne, which wouldn't surprise me. He won't be able to nip around us to go for Stuttgart. So I would like to bring Frederick's army down here to put pressure on Napoleon to make a decision, but then he's got large armies here. He could steamroller past us. So where's Blucher's? Blucher's in Munich, isn't he? Yeah. I'm trying to think. The other army we had was defeated, wasn't it? Around Dresden. So yeah, we don't have that fourth army, unfortunately. But oh, we do. Sorry, we don't have that fifth army. We've got Blucher, we've got Wilhelm, Scharnhorst, and Fredericks, don't we? Yeah, we had a fifth army. Was it Lug? I can't remember what his name was. Ludwig or something, and he died on his first campaign, so that wasn't too much to write home about. Right. So we'll leave it there. Bit of a slow start. A lot of positioning of the chessboard, getting our pieces in position, but we've done a reasonable job. We've defeated lots of Frenchmen around Strasbourg, and then we'll be able to sweep up from the south and take it. Napoleon is waiting just off to the west here, so then no doubt he's going to come and try and steamroller us back in the next turn. Fingers crossed we'll be able to hold out and reposition our troops. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.